Okay, everybody, we're going to make Coca-Cola cake. And I know it sounds strange, but it's really good.
Good.
Bonnie knows it's really good because she had it with me already.
Spike!
My dog is bad. Okay, so you have to mix together flour, sugar, and baking soda, which I already did. And we will put up the actual measurements of the recipe. And then after that, we need butter. A cup of butter.
I hope it's a lot.
You hope it's a lot?
Yeah, I love butter.
Well, I'm glad that, yeah, well, there's nothing about this that's good for you. That's for sure. Okay, so this is a half a cup. Oh yeah, Vanya, here's plenty of butter for you. Okay. In my saucepan, I'm gonna put butter. 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. It smells so good, but I know it tastes really bad. Okay. And unlike my cooking, you actually do have to measure to bake, unless you want it to taste really weird. Okay. 3 tablespoons. And a cup of Coca-Cola. I hope this isn't shaken. Okay. Let's see. I don't think the fizz counts.
I think so, I know.
No, I'm teasing. It doesn't. There are recipes you can also use Diet Coke, but I think for this you should use regular Coke. Okay.
We drink Diet, but
Yeah, but I don't think for baking Diet Coke is the best thing. All right, so we need to bring this to a boil. So stay tuned. So once the butter and the cocoa and everything comes to a boil, we're going to pour it in to the flour and the sugar and the baking soda. Hot. Okay, and then we're going to add a cup and a half of marshmallows. Stir this a little bit first. It smells so good. Doesn't it smell good? Okay, the marshmallows don't have to all be completely melted, but I want to melt some of them. And now we're adding buttermilk. Once we mix that in, we are good. Now it does actually smell a little more like cake. You're not supposed to actually beat this with a mixer. You're supposed to do it by hand. Okay. Then once it's all mixed together, we're going to pour it into a pan. It's actually really easy to make. It's a lot like making brownies, except for the topping. And stop it. So now we're going to put it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes at 350. Okay. It's really hot. Doesn't it smell good?
it smells really good. Chocolatey.
What?
Chocolatey.
Okay, so now I have to make the glaze that goes on top. We need more butter. You're so happy about it.
Butter.
This is like the land of butter. Okay, so we need half a cup of butter. Cheese. This is not for those of you who have high cholesterol.
Clearly.
6 tablespoons of Coke. I like it that it's all fizzy. Cocoa. Okay, so we have to bring this to a boil, which will take a minute. So we'll be back. So we brought this to a boil. This is 4 cups of confectioner's sugar, which will like disappear into it really fast, even though it doesn't seem like it. And then we need a teaspoon of vanilla. Actually, I'm gonna add, before I put the nuts in, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of hot water because it should be a little runnier. Sorry, Vanya. So I think.
In Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston, South Carolina, these pecans. And actually, I bash these up with a hammer, which is really cathartic, like if you're having a bad day. Okay.
Good exercise, too.
Doesn't it kind of look like candy?
It is.
You have to put it over the cake while the cake is hot. Hold on. Or it doesn't turn out right. It's really heavy. This is like a dense material. Because it's going to melt. Don't you remember, Vanya, when we first met you in South Carolina, and we were like, we're going to take you to get Coca-Cola cake, and you're like, that's disgusting. I'm not eating that.
I did, and then when I was on tour, I ended up going there by myself, sitting at a table, having Coca-Cola cake.
Did you?
I did.
The Justine's?
Yeah, you guys ended
Why'd
up
you
going
go
to Hominy Grill when I went to Justine's.
Okay. Let's...
That's how much
So
I
it
love
does,
Coca-Cola
Bonnie's
cake.
right, I mean, it is a cake, but it does kind of look like frosted brownie, like, as you're doing it. Okay, Vanya won't let us vlog her because she's tired now and she's scratchy, but she still wants to eat her cake. There it is. Okay, Vanya, you have to at least taste it and tell us if it's good.
Okay.
Just we'll have you on audio.
It's really hot.
I told you to be careful. You have to put the stuff on top. I told you it was really hot. Don't burn yourself.
I hate saying this, but it's better than Justine's.
That's sacrilege, but I'll take it.